G'day guys and girls, it is me, your boy Temporary Citizen. This is my new bike. It's a 2006 Suzuki SV650. Picked it up about 2 months ago and it's finally road registered and ready for some mods. So let's jump on and I'll give you a little bit of an intro to the bike.
Alright gang, now you might have some questions. So I'm going to do my best to preempt them. Question numero uno, why did I get an SV650? Well, if you cast your minds back about a year or two, I had the XSR 900. It turned into a little bit of a scrambler. Now I loved that bike, right? It was mad, it looked very cool, but it was too expensive for me to be a scrambler, right? It was very hard to justify taking it off-road at all when the exhaust on it costs not too much less than this bike. You know, that the exhaust on it was like 1,500 bucks and I bought this bike for 2.5 grand. So it was too expensive, so I've tried to do the same thing but on much more of a budget, which means that I can go out and have a bit of a play, and if I fuck the bike up then it's not, you know, a $12,000 bike that I'm breaking. It's just a cheap bike that wasn't getting a lot of love sitting in the garage while the owner was overseas getting played with. The bike wasn't getting played with, I'm sure the old owner was getting played with. Yeah, and then the other part of that is that the XSR was a bit heavy, and like it was very powerful, it was fun powerful. This is just that touch lighter. You've got that V-twin torque, so honestly I think it makes a great base for a scrambler, which is what I want to go. I had the M50, and the whole time I was like, damn, I wish I had a scrambler. Scramblers are so cool. Bobber aesthetics were cool, but scramblers are where my heart lies, and that's what I wanted again. So I got a bike that I could scrambler. The other thing is that I won't feel bad ruining this bike in the same way that I did with the XSR, because you know it's an old cheap 650. So it's a very lovely bike to ride, and it will be an even lovelier bike to be a scrambler. So that's basically why. Budget, coolness, it's a lot of bike for not a lot of money that I get to enjoy. Fucking trucks, man, what are you doing? Yeah, now, secondly, what are the plans for this? Now I've just sort of said scrambler is the plan, but how I'm going to do that is basically I'm going to upgrade this bike in little stages. So the first stage will just be all the cheap and easy modifications to make it look a little less dorky, and so I'll have a video out for that. Then the next step up will be some stuff that's a little bit cooler, takes a little bit more effort, and then finally longer term it'll be the big ticket items, such as, you know, a cool scrambler seat on a new rear subframe, some scrambler tires, because by then hopefully I'll have worn out the tires, pulling the forks off and doing some stuff to them. So that'll be all the bigger stuff. So we'll step up in stages and we'll learn together. I'm planning on learning to weld for this project, so that'll be an interesting little bit for you guys to come along and learn with me. And yeah, hopefully it is as mad as I am envisioning it in my head. But yeah, so the first, you know, I've got some cheap Chinese parts coming from AliExpress, and a lot of them I already have, so I'll be starting with them, and then I'll be doing stuff as it comes along and in stages. And yeah, the other thing is I don't feel bad putting cheap Chinese parts on a cheap shitty motorcycle. So, you know, like I'll get a knockoff exhaust and see what that's like, and all of that garbage. Yeah, it'll be a fun time. So yeah, that's basically the intro to my SV650. If you want to stay real up to date with the build, go check me out on Instagram at tempsits, or on Snapchat at tempsits. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Keep you updated. I think first lot of mods I'll do on this will be a tail tidy and some indicators. So keep an eye out, and I'll see you guys very soon. Tempsits out. Peace.